I walked away from my dream job to follow my heart. I never thought I'd be the kind of person to give up everything for something that didn't come with a title, paycheck, or status. But sometimes, life surprises you in ways you could never imagine. After years of hard work, late nights, and relentless dedication, I finally landed the job I'd dreamed of since I was a kid. I was a financial consultant at a top investment firm, managing portfolios worth millions and making impressive commissions. It wasn't just any job. It was a six-figure salary, a chance to build real wealth, and the kind of position people sacrifice everything for. At first, it was exhilarating. Every day was filled with high-stakes meetings, strategic decisions, and a sense of power. My family and friends were proud, and I felt like I had truly made it. The late nights, the stress, the sacrifices, they all seemed worth it when I saw my bank account grow and thought about how far I'd come. But as the weeks turned into months, a quiet voice began to grow louder in the back of my mind, whispering that something wasn't quite right. I tried to ignore it, pushing away the doubt with every promotion, every new client. But the truth was, no matter how successful I became, there was a hollowness I couldn't shake. I'd achieved everything I thought I wanted, yet I couldn't escape the feeling that I was living someone else's dream. The thrill of success was beginning to fade, leaving behind a gnawing emptiness. One evening, after yet another 14-hour day, I sat in my office, overlooking the city lights and feeling strangely disconnected from everything. I had a six-figure income, a growing investment portfolio, and the financial freedom I'd always wanted. And yet, I wasn't happy. The life I'd sacrificed for no longer felt like my own. That night, I realized that I'd spent years chasing something that, in the end, only brought stress and exhaustion. Then, something unexpected happened. I reconnected with an old friend who'd taken a completely different path in life. She was an artist, living off far less than I earned in a month, but she radiated a happiness and passion I hadn't felt in years. Spending time with her reminded me that life could be about more than just titles and paychecks. I started wondering if there was a way to combine my financial skills with something I actually loved, something that felt fulfilling. The idea of leaving my job was terrifying. I'd built my entire identity around my career. Walking away felt like losing a part of myself. But the emptiness I felt was growing, and I knew that staying would mean slowly losing who I really was. I started planning, saving money, and researching options. I knew I wanted to do something meaningful, something that combined my skills with my passions. I wanted to start my own business. With about $30,000 saved up, I made the leap. I left my six-figure job and started a small financial coaching business, focused on helping creatives and small business owners manage their money. It wasn't glamorous, and the income was nowhere near what I was used to, but for the first time in years, I felt alive. I was building something of my own, something that felt real. Since leaving, every day has been a journey of rediscovery. There are days I miss the stability and certainty of my old job, and sometimes I worry if I'll ever earn what I used to. But my business has grown, slowly but steadily. Now, I'm making enough to live comfortably, and I'm on track to match my old salary within a few years, but this time, it's on my terms. Leaving my high-paying job was one of the hardest decisions I've ever made, but it's also been the most fulfilling. I'm no longer defined by a title or paycheck. I'm defined by the happiness and purpose I feel every day. Following your heart isn't always the easy path, but it's the one that leads to a life you can truly call your own.